Hey, hello friends. A quick video, a small one this time on the EOD scorecard. As mentioned earlier, this is specially designed for the players who are very busy in their office, their business, and they are not able to spare long enough time as required in the market. Maybe a half an hour in the during the whole day of market is sufficient enough to do this trading with the help of EOD scorecard. Now, what is EOD scorecard? EOD scorecard is a scoring mechanism by Score Pandit wherein all the activity that has happened in the stock, all the buying, sellings, deliveries, and in the futures, options, if it is FNO stock, if it is non FNO stock, then everything that has been the kind of a trading for that particular stock, the behavior of the stock in the whole day, we try to rate a score, okay, and also try to identify any big players presence if that has been encountered in that stock, and we try to measure that and try to classify uh, power of that big player, which we call as BP power, between 90, 70, 50, 30. Now every power is very important. While you can say 90 and 70 definitely has a higher preference, but 50 and 30 is also something you can rely on. To give you an example, a quick one, so let's take an example of a BP power of 90. So here you will see all the stocks that are appearing. For example, I'll take an example of Natco Pharma. So on 2nd November, we saw that Natco Pharma got a 90 BP power, which means a big player's score was identified and it was categorized as a power 90. Now let's click on Natco Pharma and see the trend of Natco Pharma as on 2nd of November. So here after you click, this red bars that you see, these are nothing but these are basically those events that we have identified, that Score Pandit has identified with a big player entry presence. So you see 50s, you see there are 90s, 70s, and so on. So a lot of events that have happened come in, and that's those trace that we've identified. So take an example on 9th of November. 9th of November at 7:33, we got a score of 70. Now this means you are ready to invest in Natco Pharma on the next day, which is 10th. You see on 10th, it may have already given it kind of a zoom start, or it may have started its day at the same price, 7:33. So you can basically start your investment on 10th of December at around same price, or maybe 1 or 2% lower. If it goes lower, then higher chances of you that price will come up very soon. So you write it here. You see again on next day you got a alert of 50. So 766, and then you saw how beautifully after few days, within like 7-8 sessions, the price moved from around 733 to highest 789 is what I can see. So if you see the in terms of percentage, this particularly stock has given a very nice almost 6 to 7% returns within less than 10 to 12 sessions, I would say. So this is how quickly you can basically invest in your free time on a particular day, and just invest it in the morning and then sit, relax. Maybe if you can get 2-3% returns in few days, you can sell it off. Again, I'll show you one more example. This time I'll go back and show you example of 70 power. Let me pick a one which maybe I'll pick on 3rd November, Poonawala. Okay. Now let's see how Poonawalla has given us. So you see there's red bars coming in. This is a visual way, but you can also refer the same table. So on 3rd November, we saw 347 was the price and it got a 70 power. Okay. I can, next day it went to 349. I can invest on next day as well, 349. Okay. And you see it went to 366, 362 almost after 2 days. So this is almost, you can say, 5 to 6% returns, and you can basically move out from here. If you get 5-6% within 2 days, why you want to stay? You can move out. Again it went to 388, and then power of 30 was reported, and from there on it went to 393, 394. Maybe day high was touching 400. So still you could enter here as well, and you can ride it for a couple of days. But here also, if you entered here, you can move it out quickly. So the plan is that using this Score Pandit's EOD scorecard, if you are able to get 3% average returns by investing, say, 10,000 in a stock, and 3% returns, say, within less than 3 to 4 sessions, or maybe less than 1 week, you try to book that profit, move into the next trip, of the same 10,000 in the next week. Maybe it might take 7 days again, but you will quickly get 3 to 4%, and so on. So if in the month you are able to invest your same 10,000 into three different scripts and book, say, average 2 to 3%, you are easily able to get 5% minimum, 5% returns. Okay, and 5% one per 10,000 per script is something that you're getting on a monthly basis. If you make it a habit regularly, then definitely you have got a very good grip on the market and able to get a good return. So 5% never even you will get in an FD. If FD return is almost 0.7, 0.8% per month. So this is really very good. Even if you compare with mutual funds, it will very give you relaxed returns. So you need only hardly any time in a day in the market to go ahead and get your price. Basically, come to EOD scorecard at the end of the day. In the morning, you can visit the scripts that are highlighted here. For example, I'll go back. Okay, I'll select 70. For example, tomorrow, 27th, I see 23rd November, there was one stock which is Massfin. I will click here. Maybe I'll see the price, what is happening for Massfin. And next day morning, as soon as the price is near to the suggested price, so see 842 was here already, 23rd November. I could invest next day on 24th at around same price. Already 1% is up here, right? So I can still, if you want, if the price comes down, you can still invest in Massfin. So that's how you decide, enter, book 2 to 3% easily, and then move on to and compound your capital by moving and keep booking your profits. I hope this session is very helpful for you guys. Thank you.